Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of the FrankNvet experiment. I'm your host FrankNvet, and I decided to go out and do a special thing for you guys. I decided to invest in 2 different subscription boxes for your guys' viewing pleasure and to review them for you guys. So, the first one that I decided to do was your Battl Box. That's right guys, I decided to go out and pick it up. The very first one that we actually got is Mission 34. It's one that came out last year, but it's their Welcome to Battl Box subscription box. So next month we'll be getting the new one. But for right now we're going to go ahead and just review what's inside this one. And I believe this one is their Bug Out Bag Battl Box. So their B.O.B. or their Bug Out Bag subscription box. So let's go ahead and jump right over and check what's inside. Alright guys, and like I said, this is the Battl Box Mission 32, and it is actually the welcome box. It's the very first box you're going to get when you start your order, just like I said before, but it was the Mission 32 box, I believe, which we're going to go ahead and open right now. So let's see what we got. All kinds of pretty fun stuff. If we get that to stay, that'd be nice. Alright, very first thing we have is our mission statement and our list of everything that's inside. I'll go ahead and throw that image up there for you. And we're just going to go ahead and go over the basic things real fast. Alright, let's go ahead and get our very first thing. It's going to be our SelfReliance Outfitters Mini Inferno. See if we can find that in here. Alright. Inside, you're going to go ahead and you're going to have 6 fire starter tablets. Wafers, I think is what they actually end up calling them. From what I can see, it's going to be remove one of the discs from the tin, tear a small section into the edge of the disc, place disc on flat surface, and then you're going to go ahead and light it on fire. From what I can tell, these things last forever. Great fire starting method, especially if you don't know how to make your own. It's a great thing to just have in your kit and keep going with. So I'm really excited about that. They say that this is worth, the MSRP is $8 or $7.99. When I went online, I found that to be actually true. I couldn't find it anywhere from the actual website, and it did end up being $7.99. So next up in the basic pack, we have the Backpacker's Pantry red beans and rice packet right here. This is a great option for you guys if you guys have never been backpacking before or ever had freeze-dried food. This is great. This is something that's really thin, it's really light. You can throw it into your pack and go. If I didn't say so before, this is the 72-hour bag kit. So it's basically everything that you're going to need for 72 hours. They say that you only need 1 packet of this. This is 2 servings. Each serving, if you want to go ahead and see that real fast, each serving is 300 calories, 10 calories from fat. Half a packet is 1 serving. And basically it's all your carbohydrates and everything you're supposed to need. Now I would go out and get another one of these if you're actually going to have a 72-hour bag. Yeah, sure, you could ration this out for up to 3 days. I wouldn't. I'd get another one, if not 2. They're really lightweight. They're really easy to throw in your pack and go. So it's not going to take up that much room or that much. That's the reason why backpackers use them. So they can go out on long treks and they don't have to worry about it. And in the future, we will actually go ahead and eat this and a few other ones just for your guys' benefit to see what tastes the best. We might even try a few of the Backpackers Pantries to see which one we like the best. Let us know what you guys want to see. If you guys want to see us try this one and a couple of the same company, or if you want us to see us try a few different companies out to find out which one tastes the best versus cost. Anyways though, this is something great to have in your backpack or in your 72-hour go bag. It's really lightweight. All you need to do is add water, heat, and you get yourself some food. So not a bad way to go. They went ahead and said that this is actually going to cost you about $4.50. When I went online, the best thing I could actually find was $5. So their price actually says about 50 cents less than what I could find. And that was online, so you're probably going to pay a little bit more when you go to your store. You're going to go to Walmart, REI, if you're going to go to Sportsman's Warehouse, Bella's, Bass Pro, doesn't matter. It's probably going to be a few more dollars, but from what I can find, about $5 was the value for this. So, alright guys, so again, and the next thing in our basic box is you're going to get the Battl Box flashlight. It's a AA battery not included flashlight. If you want to check that out right here, this is what we got. Whoop. Battl Box, yeah. Anyways, this is the Battl Box flashlight. Let's go ahead and open that up for you guys. See what that looks like. This Battl Box flashlight is a 4-inch long extended, so once you actually extend it out, it comes out to 4 inches long, 1-inch height, not including the clip that's on the side here. Zoomable flashlight. So it has 3 modes if you guys want to see real fast. You have your 1 setting, lower setting, and your blinking flashlight, your strobe. It does have a push button on the back, which is orange, makes it easy to find in the dark. Right there, it's a Cree LED flashlight that has the Battl Box logo on it already. With a net weight of 2.29 ounces or 65 grams, it is black and it has a power of 7 watts. Now, the zoom on there is actually, so if you want to go for a floodlight or if you want to go more zoomed in, I can show you real fast on here. We zoom on in, and we got our spot versus a flood. This flashlight comes in at a cost about $10 according to them, or $9.99. We found it for about $9, so it's about right. Again, those are MSRPs that they find, but that's actually still pretty close to what it is that we were looking at. So if you guys want to check that out, this thing's a great little thing to carry on you, a nice little EDC flashlight, and it does have a pummel on the front just in case you gotta hit somebody or something. Also, it protects the front magnifier. Nice little LED flashlight, only 100 lums. So nothing, to write home about, but for 10 bucks, I'm not too upset about it. Next up in the basic box is the Survival Frog Tactical Bivvy. So if you guys have never used a Bivy before, the Bivy is something that's kind of like a sleep sack, but instead of being a sleeping bag, it's something that goes over top of it. The great things about Bivvies are they're water resistant, they're wind resistant, so they're going to keep you dry, they're going to keep the wind from working too much, but otherwise, like this is almost like a Mylar Bivy. You guys see, it can be reused. I wouldn't necessarily do it. This is more like an extreme situations type of a Bivy. If you guys can see that, it's really thin and it is Mylar, but it is waterproof, so that's awesome. It says it'll preserve 90% of your body heat to prevent you from losing too much. As well, it's only 4.7 ounces, compact, easy, and the measures come out to 48 inches long by 36 inches wide. This should be able to fit somebody that's up to 7 feet tall, and you have additional space inside of it to stow your gear as well. So like when you're gonna go to sleep or something like that, if you don't have a sleep sack or a sleeping bag or like anything like that, this is definitely something to have as well. I actually have a real long-term multi-use Bivy. It's a waterproof basically shell that goes on the outside of my sleeping bag. So for me, this isn't necessarily something, it's just something I could probably use in like an emergency kit, but if I'm putting something into like my go bag, I'm going to use something a little bit more long-term that I can reuse over and over again. But this is still a great option. This thing actually, they say that it is worth $19.99. When we went online, I was actually able to find it on Amazon for as low as $16.95, so about $3 cheaper than what they're saying it was, but still not a bad way to go. Something cute, small to keep inside of like an emergency kit. I wouldn't necessarily call this a go bag kit, but this is definitely something great to be putting inside of an emergency kit. You do have the Survival Frog tack symbol on the bottom of it. It's bright orange. It's something great for if you're trying to get found really fast, but that being bright orange, if it's like a 72-hour bag to like get out of Dodge, not necessarily something you want to use because you don't want to advertise your location, but otherwise great piece of gear to have with you. Maybe not for me, but definitely for other people. The next thing that we have up on our list is the F20 or F20 Water Drop 5 packet. This is a water purification kit. It has 5 packets inside of it, which each one is a one-time use. This thing is great. This thing is kind of like a water purification Capri Sun. So if you've never used it before, personally I use a Sawyer system with the Camelback, but this is a great way to have something just in your kit as a secondary method. 2 is 1 and 1 is none type of a thing. Pretty lightweight, 5 uses in each one of them. On the back you do have instructions that'll tell you exactly how to use it, what you want to do with it. But especially if you're trying to get out of town, the main things you need, as we already have, we have food. Now we just need purified water. Boil some water up and then throw it into here. Goes ahead and gets rid of a lot of that stuff for you. So great thing to have. Everybody should have one. According to Battl Box, they say that this thing is worth $8.99 online for the 5-pack. That's actually what I found too. I found about $8.99 for this. So something great to have. Again, the things you need: food, water, shelter. And we already had shelter and food, now we just need water. So especially in a get out of Dodge type of situation, you're not going to be able to just go grab a bottle of water and be able to go with it, or necessarily drink out of the faucets, because the purification systems could be down. So we don't want to be getting sick on our goes. So Now for you guys that are keeping track, that's everything inside the basic packet. Basic packet costs you about $24.99. They're saying that their value is $51.46. I ended up coming out to actually my value when I was looking online to come out to about $38.93. So even though it's not the full $51.48 or $50 that they're saying that this is worth, for that $25 you are getting a $38.93 price. Now this is everything just in the basic packet so far. Now let's move on to the advanced packet. The next thing you're going to get in the advanced packet is going to be this Battl Box camp bottle set, which is pretty fancy. It's going to come with this nice mesh case, so if there's any water on the outside, it's just going to drip off. It's not going to mold inside here, so if you're like me in the Pacific Northwest, that's actually pretty nice. As well, you're going to get a cup lid right here. Put that down. You can get this large Battl Box single walled stainless steel bottle to carry your water in. Again, things we need food, shelter, water. You can only go 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food, and so this is something great to have. Even if you just had this, you could boil water in this alone to help try and get rid of some of those microbes and stuff. But because this is the camp set, you don't just get this pretty sweet bottle with the Battl Box logo on it. You're also going to get a cup, or a camping cup. Camping cup, again, you get that sweet logo, single wall stainless steel with your nice handle on the side here. Makes it so that way you can put it on the fire. You can boil water in it, but as well, and it does have some measurements inside. It goes anywhere from 16 ounces up to the 25 ounces, or 500 milliliters up to 700 milliliters. So that way, if you're having to measure out for food or whatnot, it's a great method. It does have it inside. Again, you do have the carrying handle out here so that you can hold it, put it over the fire. But then you also get this nice little bail. So the bail's right here. All you're gonna do is you're gonna take it, you're gonna squeeze, twist it apart. There you go. You're gonna stick it inside the holes on either side. And now you can hang this thing from your fire. I would recommend taking and putting your handles back to the sides. But now you can hang it from like a stick or something like that and put it on the fire, so you're not burning your hands off or anything. So, but it's great for needing to boil your food, your water, whatever it is you need to do. Even some collection methods, this isn't a bad way to go either. And then as well, this does also come with a lid, if you want to check that out right here. Pretty nice, seals right up to your cup, so you're not getting anything inside. It has holes for venting as well, so that way you are steaming off all the bad stuff inside of it while not getting all the ash and everything else from the fire that you made to boil your water. Awesome little carrying kit, and it all fits nicely together. Nice little kit right there, and then goes back inside of your carrying case. This whole thing does go for about $29.95 according to Battl Box, with their nice stamped logo. I was able to find it online for actually about $39.95 without their stamped logo, so it's actually really good price. You know, it's about $10 cheaper that they say, and then you're getting it with everything else as well, so that's pretty cool. Next thing in our advanced kit is going to be the Tact Power Strike. The Tact Power Strike is a ferro rod that comes with a detached internal striker. Super lightweight, sitting at only about half an ounce. Obviously it is waterproof, it works in the wet because it is a fire striker and a ferro rod. So burns about 5,500 degrees Fahrenheit. And again, it's a fire striker, but it is so light and compact, which is what I really like about it. And the fire striker comes inside there. So I'll definitely be trying this thing out for you guys, letting you know how much I like this versus any of the other ferro rods you can get out there. But this is a nice little option. You have the fire starter kit down there for getting everything lit, and this will work with that as well. So this is a great little tiny piece to throw in. It's one of the few things you need, you know, food, water, shelter, fire. We got food, water, shelter, and then now with this and the beginning part, that is going to be your fire. Now all of this together, they're saying it comes out to about a $95.36, so $95.36 value inside the advanced box, which is a $50 box at your cost. I was actually able to find this at about $96.85 versus their $95.36. So I actually found it to be a little bit more expensive. It would have cost you a little bit more to get this the entire box. Now again, the advanced box includes everything from the first part as well as those two extra things, including the cup and this fire striker. So Now moving on to our Pro Box, we're gonna get this nice 72-hour 45-liter bug out bag with it. And if you want to check this out real fast, first of all, let's go into the back. We do have our normal 2 back straps here, 1 and 2. There's some nice venting and padding, both for your comfort and for trying to get rid of any water that's there. This thing does have a roll down clip right here, so if you want to cover up those straps, you can tuck them in. And you won't have to deal with it. What that'll do is not only is this not turned into a backpack anymore, but then as well, you also get turned into a briefcase. There's one side carrying handle right here, and then on the top you have another carrying handle here, carrying handle here. And what that does is this turns this into either a briefcase if you want to use it for that, or it turns this into a duffel bag if that's what you want to use it for. So we do have MOLLE straps across the top. We have 3 rows of MOLLE on it. It does come with these basically blank MOLLE straps that if you need to attach anything, you can use those, or if you want to go get your fast sticks or your Alice sticks, those will work in there as well. It does have a small bottom pocket right here that goes to the bottom of the bag, so it's nice and big. This thing definitely is a great 72-hour bag. I don't know if I'd use it for that. I say actually probably last a little bit longer. This thing's about double the size of my army issue salt pack, which is considered a 72-hour bag, so you can definitely probably last a little bit longer. I do take into question the construction of it. It says that it's a $69.99 value, so that's about $70. I'm not sure if I would necessarily pay $70 for this, and I guess we'll see in the future about the value. There are certain places that the stitching already not so great. We have some stuff coming off of it. The zippers don't look like the best thing in the world either, so I guess we'll find out. I'll test this thing out and get back to you guys and let you guys know what I think about it. As for right now though, it looks like a decent 72-hour pack, so we'll find out in a little bit. Next thing on our list is going to be a fish trap. Now this is something that I think is really cool, but you got to be very careful about depending on where you live, whether or not it's actually legal to use it for fishing or not. I know that in my current state in the Pacific Northwest, I'm not allowed to use these. So you just, like I said, you got to be really careful about where it is you use them and if you're allowed to use it or not. So I know that at least for me, I can't use fishing traps. And as you can see, it is a umbrella style fishing trap. Has these different holes, 4 different holes for the fish to go into. They say that the MSRP for this is going to be coming in at $14.49. I was actually able to find them online for $10.29, so about $4 cheaper than what they were saying, but still pretty close. Again, for everything inside this kit, they say that the total value is $180.34. Keep in mind that also includes the basic and advanced. This is the Pro, so basic, advanced, and Pro all together are going to come in at about $180.34 according to Battl Box. I came up with about $177.13, so only about $3 cheaper total, which is going to give you a $77 value for this $100 box. The Pro Box again is $100. So on to the final part. And that is the Pro Plus, which we all know is the Knife of the Month Club. You're going to be getting your Tops B.O.B or Brother of Bushcraft Fieldcraft knife. It does come with this synthetic nylon sheath with a Kydex insert. But let's go ahead and take a look at the knife itself. Alright guys, again, this is the Brother of Bushcraft, Tops Brother of Bushcraft Fieldcraft knife. It is a full hilt with a 1095 high carbon steel. It's a great steel for you to have. This is going to come with micarta untreated scales. It's a very nice look to it, but if you want to use something like beeswax or whatever on top of it, it's going to be really nice. Inside of it, you are going to have your bow drill points on it, so it's nice to use for that, as well as you're going to have a nice fire striker hummel on it. This color itself, I don't know if you can see it, it's kind of a bronze look to it. It is custom only for the Battl Box, but you still can get this knife outside of it. It does have a modified Scandinavian cut onto it, but it is a bushcraft knife. And as well, if you want to notice, it's very small and slight, but it does have a little bump on the top there. And so what this does is it makes it fit very well in the hand. In a lot of ways for you guys that are just getting into it, this is something, it's an amazing knife. Tops is one of the best brands I've ever seen out there, but you are going to pay for them. Like I said, it is a full tang blade with an eyelet at the bottom, so if you want to use like a lanyard or whatever on top of it, you can do that. Just a great quality knife, you guys. They're saying that this knife comes in at a cost of about $150. I found it anywhere for about $129 all the way up to $180, depending on if you go out and you get the full stainless steel knife, but either way, that's still a great deal. So, and it's around what they're, and especially since you're only paying an extra $50 for the Knife of the Month Club, this in and of itself almost pays for the entire box. So it's $130 at the lowest, $180 at the best. So you're either getting a deal or you're getting everything else that's inside this box for $20, just based off the price for this thing. So great deal, you guys. I'm super excited about it. I love the Knife of the Month Club. I'm super excited to start getting this and checking these things out for you guys every month, and I'm definitely going to be putting this Tops knife to the test. Oh, just made in the USA. Beautiful knife, you guys. Alright guys, like I said, this is the Mission 32 welcome box from Battl Box. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments below as well. If you like this video, go ahead and like and share it. I'm sure your friends will want to see it as well. If there's anything else you guys want to see me review for you guys, if there's anything else that you guys would like for me to go over, or if you guys want to see any of these things in future more in-depth reviews, let me know in the comments below as well. Also, don't forget to check out our Facebook, and if you would like to help fund us and help support us, we do have a Patreon that is in the description below as well. So once again, you guys, thank you all for watching, and stay smart, stay safe, stay alive.